Hello guys, so today I want to show you how Model 700 rifle will not give an F about enemy's polarity. Right now, the Division 2 has ongoing event called Polarity Switch, which charges the agent's firearms and hostiles with polarity, either positive or negative. Agent needs to engage in hostile with same polarity to deal increased damage, but will deal way less damage to different polarity. That is where this rifle will bend the rules and help your farm those GE stars. So without further ado, let's see what we got with our build. So this is the sample damage of Model 700 Carbon. If fully stacked with Headache and Headhunter plus the 15% increased damage from concussion, it can be as high as 26 mil even without the scope, which adds 35% or 45% if it is the specialization headshot damage. This is enough to take down an elite, even a named NPC with one shot. My secondary weapon is the Model 700, which is the one I will use. It has a determined talent, which guarantees that the next enemy hit is a headshot. I removed the scope so I can easily shoot in close distances, but you do what you want depending on your playstyle. I have it rolled with critical damage hit, but you can roll it to damage to target out of cover for more damage. The mods are for accuracy and stability. My primary weapon is M700 Carbon, also with determined talent, and damage to target out of cover. I put the specialization scope here, and this is what I use for long-distance shooting. You can use any bolt-action marksman rifle that you prefer. If you want more headshot damage, then you can go with White Death. But I feel like the Model 700 line is more accurate and just minimally less stable than the M44 line. But, just as what I am saying, it really depends on your playstyle, since any bolt-action member will likely do the same. For my gears, I equipped a typical hotshot gear set build. If 4 pieces are equipped, it gives bonuses on successive headshots. This one is the hotshot mask, which is rolled to 10% headshot damage. The second piece is the hotshot gloves, which are also rolled to 10% headshot damage. By the way, the hotshot gear set also adds 30% marksman rifle damage and 30% weapon handling with 2 pieces, and 30% headshot damage with 3 pieces. The third piece is the hotshot knee pads, which are also rolled to 10% headshot damage. And the final piece of the hotshot gear set is the hotshot holster, which is also rolled to 10% headshot damage. For my chest, I equipped the chainkiller named Gear, which gives 5% weapon damage when only a piece is used. This gear is rolled to 10% headshot damage, but what makes it special is its talent, Perfect Headhunter. This is what makes the Model 700 unleash hell alongside with Headache, even with different polarity, as it increases your headshot damage on every headshot kills. Since with Determined, you don't need to necessarily aim for the head after the first headshot kill, and it will just be a chain of dead NPCs. You can also use Heraldi, Providence, or Habsburg, Red, of course, with the Headhunter talent. For the backpack, I use a Providence BP with concussion talent. You can also opt for the gift for perfect vigilance and an additional headshot damage, but for me, the concussion is more sustained since I'll be in a closer combat. Vigilance is disabled when you take damage, but the concussion will just proc for every headshot and headshot kills. You can also use Heraldi or Habsburg chest here. For the skills, I use the Tactician drone. Since I have the Fog of War directive, this gives me an information to where the enemies are located, since I am opting for covers and not face melting with everyone. You can also use Decoy for protection or Pulse or whatever you prefer, but I suggest the Tactician drone for easier life, lol. The other one is the Revive Hive, since I am all red and is so squishy. And for my specialization, I use the Sharpshooter. This is for extra headshot damage. You also have to spec the points to Marksman Rifle, and what will be your secondary weapon is. Now let's go with the gameplay. The first headshot will be the most difficult one, since it will not one-shot an NPC even with the same polarity, except for the rushers, of course. Once you got that first headshot kill, be sure that the next one you will chain kill is of the same polarity, so that the third shot will deal the 20 mil damage up. It will surely kill by the next shot, even with different polarity, and this will continue to go on. Just be wary with those heavy armored enemies because it will not one-shot them, since their armor will absorb the first shot. It can even one-shot a named enemy with different polarity. Just be sure that all your talent is fully stacked, and it will be a good night for everyone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I'm really amazed why am I not staggered here by a hound bomb, lol.
Heavily armored hostiles detected.
You can also do this on open world encounters, since you will not be bothered by scoping, lol. When I'm not going with ongoing directives, this is my go-to build since it clears encounters faster, and if I don't feel like shooting multiple rounds before killing an enemy. The idea is you have to stack with same polarity enemies. Once you reach the max stacks of your gear talent, the M700 will never give an F about the enemy's polarity. Cover to cover is still the best protection since you will be squishy due lack of blue cores. If you are doing open world encounters, I suggest that you run around the Washington Monument in West Potomac. Encounters will appear there anytime you're running around. You don't have to capture the Monument CP or the one near the tidal basin. You can do them. If no encounters are spawning nearby, then just reset after capturing the 2 control points. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. Happy farming and hunting, agents.